Yesterday, the stopover for the night was in Banavasi, about kilometers away from Sirsi, a small town, uh, proper villages around the town. Uh, so a lot of the majority of population is into farming, so you can see that around and proper small villages. And in the evening, went to a temple close by. It's Shiva temple, one of the most beautiful temples I've seen. So because I went in the night, and the reason why I stopped in Banavasi is because my friend is here. So we both went to the temple. He showed me the temple. It's such a beautiful temple. So now at 6:30 it's opening, and I'm going there again to see it in the light. And I think more than a temple, it's a historical building. It's a beautiful, beautiful temple. So going to the temple now, and then riding straight to Arpura, where I'm going to stay in Goa.
The Madhukeshwara temple is located on the banks of Varada river. It's a beautiful sight early in the morning as I walk down to the river. Here you can see some Shivlinga and Nandi idols, which is very common here. The river is a sight to behold as the sun rises in the horizon, and it is very silent and calm except for the sounds of nature. A pair of stone elephants warmly welcomes visitors to the temple within a vast compound. The intricately carved elephants guard the entrance and gives a glimpse of what to expect inside. Banavasi city dates back to 375 AD and is one of the oldest cities of India. It was the first capital city of Karnataka when it was ruled by the Kadamba dynasty. Diverging from the conventional South Indian temple design, the Madhukeshwara temple presents distinctive features, notably two pillars facing the mandapa of the main shrine. The first, known as Deepastamba, is designed for lighting lamps, while the second is noteworthy for its steeped pyramidal base adorned with an idol of Indra facing the Garbhagriha of the main shrine. While I approach the Garbha Mandapa, I can hear children singing inside, and it creates a soothing ambience. The primary shrine, known as the Garbha Mandapa, boasts a simple structure with minimal ornamentation on pillars and walls. In the Nritya Mandapa, you will encounter a remarkable 7-foot monolithic statue of the Nandi bull. Notably, its placement is intentional. The left eye gazes upon Lord Shiva, while the right eye is directed towards Parvati. What adds to the intrigue is the precision in aligning the line of sight without intersecting with the surrounding pillars. The intricately carved Nandi is surrounded by uniquely carved granite pillars. Within this shrine, a honey-colored Shivalinga takes its revered place. The honey-hued Shivalingam inside the sanctum gives the temple its name, Madhukeshwara. The temple, which dates back to the 9th century, is one of the oldest in Karnataka and was commissioned by Mayura Sharma from the Kadamba dynasty. While I walk around, the children have finished their singing and are walking out. I meet this kid and get talking with him. He tells me that the children are all studying here. They do not go to any school but go to the Pathshala within the complex. Kadamba was the first royal dynasty of Karnataka, followed by the Chalukyas and Hoysalas. Rulers from both the following dynasties made changes to the temple, and the temple showcases the changing architectural styles of the period. During the Chalukya dynasty's reign, a Sankalpa Mandapa was seamlessly added to the temple's architectural ensemble. An exceptional aspect of this temple lies in the unique placement of Devtas, their consorts, and Vahanas, their vehicles, aligning with the Hindu cosmological concept. Representations include Indra with Airavat, Lord Agni with his goat, Lord Kubera with Nar, Yama on his buffalo, Varuna with a crocodile, and Vayu with a spotted deer. Strolling through the complex provides an opportunity to learn about Devtas and their Vahanas, starting from the stone court and moving clockwise. A standout feature of this temple is an exquisitely carved stone court and Triloka Mandapa, both masterpieces crafted by the Sonde rulers. Unlike typical soft stones, the court is fashioned from granite, a significantly harder material. Throughout the temple complex, shrines echo scenes of the Madhukeshwara shrine, featuring a Shivlinga and Nandi. In contrast, the mandapa walls of the main shrine exhibit a later construction adorned with intricate carvings depicting various revered deities in the region, including the Dashavatar of Lord Vishnu and specific forms of Lord Ganesh. Flanking the main shrines are the temples of Krishna and Narasimha, avatars of Vishnu. Though sparse in idols or carvings, the Krishna temple bears intriguing incomplete carvings on its walls. Attributing to the Hoysala rulers, the construction of the Nritya Mandapa introduces a captivating contrast to the understated beauty of the Garbha Mandapa. The ceiling, walls, and pillars of this mandapa exhibit exquisite carvings, showcasing the Hoysala trademark of reflective convex and concave carvings cascading one below the other. This intricate craftsmanship attests to the remarkable skills of the stone carvers during that era. The temple complex, enriched by the kings of the Kadamba and subsequent dynasties, serves as a pilgrimage site with lingas from Rameshwaram, Varanasi, Kedarnath, and Amriteshwara. Other idols include Ayodhya Rama, Vittala from Pandripur, Venkateshwara from Tirupati, the sun god from Konark, and Chintamani Ganesha. Visiting this temple is akin to a journey through the revered pilgrimage sites of India. Today, the main structure that remains of the ancient city is the Madhukeshwara temple. Every year in March-April, a week-long chariot festival is celebrated here. It is called Vasantolsava, or the Spring Festival. This festival makes sure that every section community of the society is involved in it, and 4 different kinds of chariots are drawn in procession along the main road. It is the responsibility of the local Muslim families to decorate or prepare the chariots for worship. This big chariot has a history of more than 400 years and is the biggest and tallest chariot in South India. Donated by Ramchandra Nayak, the ruler of Sonda, in 1608, it is 75 feet tall, 45 feet wide, and weighs nearly 150 tons. This 6-wheeled, 2-chassis chariot is made of hone wood. Groundnut oil and garlic are boiled and then applied to the wooden parts, which is an indigenous method of pest control, which has been effective for the last 4 centuries. This also gives the chariot the black color. Currently, they are building this new chariot, which looks as majestic as the old one. Looking at the intricate and complex woodwork, you know that the quality of the artisans is same as before. This chariot will be ready for the upcoming Chariot Festival, as per the locals I spoke to. If you are in this vicinity during the festival, do not miss it. Chinese traveler monk Huen Tsang, Greco-Roman writer Ptolemy, the one who created the first world map, Kalidasa and Chamarasa have mentioned about this city. It was known by many names: Kunkanapura, Nandanavana, Vanavasika, etc. As I start my ride from the temple, I feel that I'm transported back to the ancient times. The road is bordered by traditional houses on both sides. Most of them are well maintained and look in good condition. This is another Nandi idol which looks to be in some private property. Now it's time for breakfast and I stop at a small restaurant in Banavasi town. A vada, 2 Mangalore buns and a tea later, I was set for my ride to Goa. And this is the last stretch of my ride to Goa. Saw this Sahasralinga temple and so took a detour. It's in Jersey
on the way to Dandeli. Nice, awesome place through a forest, and there is a beautiful hanging bridge here. Monkeys are waiting. Beautiful place. This is the other side of the hanging bridge. Monkeys jumping around.
The locals were treating the monkeys like friends and asking them to stop creating nuisance. But this was actually making the monkeys more naughty.
Monkeys are having fun here. Another one. Small baby monkey. The dog is interested. Of location. Jog Falls is about 73 kilometers from here. Again, Nandi statues.
1,000 big and small carved Shivlingas on the riverbed and banks of river Shalmala. This is what Sahasralinga is.
That is where the lingas are, on the river. In the water.
A similar 1,000 Shivalingas are found in Siam Reap and Cambodia too.
Really beautiful location.
King Sadashiv Raya Varma of the Sirsi kingdom had these installed sometime in between 1678 and 1718. It is a holy site flocked by devotees every Mahashivratri. Every Shivlinga here has a carving of Nandi in front of it. Many of these lingas have lost their shape because of the natural wear and tear, and the best time to visit is when the river level is low.
Nandi, Shivalinga, and the stone. Time to go back, get on the way to Goa. The board from the main road where to go inside. On forest roads like these, have to find shops. These are the saviors, absolute saviors, to actually rest your back. Best place to sit. In fact, in one of my rides, I had even taken a power nap in one of these bus stops. In the afternoon, feeling too sleepy, luckily found a bus stop. Stopped, took a power nap.
From Sahasralinga to Yelapur, the roads are good through the forest, avoided all the bigger roads and rode through a lot of forest road, beautiful forest roads. The roads here are just broad enough for one four-wheeler, but I was alone on those roads most of the times and it is not at all advisable to ride on it in the night. Quite sunny and warm. Forest road but still quite hot. Time to take a break at this butterfly themed, really colorful stop. Nice location. Tried some fake drone shots with my GoPro. Finally, I am at the last stretch where I'll be riding through Molim National Park and I can see boats showing Goa as I'm nearing the Karnataka border. And the first time I'm seeing the boats for Goa.